Well,
What's your name, sir?
Brandon,
How'd you know about this way?
violence in the community and gang activity.
Gang activity? You're a gang member?
Not anymore reformed.
Okay. What kind of gang were you in?
More of the racist kind, you know.
Oh, okay. I got it. How'd you get out of that?
Just left, you know.
Yeah? Yeah? You can tell me a little about your childhood, man.
Grew up, you know, white family, you know, racist, somewhat, you know.
Yeah.
And well, it just turned out that it wasn't the best for me, you know.
Did you go to do some time in the prison and all that?
I've done 7 years.
You did 7. What'd you do it for?
Burglary, armed robbery.
Okay. Was that to benefit the gang, or is this something you have to do to survive?
Benefit. Some of it was beneficial for the gang. Some of it I had to do to survive.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where'd you grow up at?
Riverside County has been the county I've stayed at for about 18 years.
Oh, right on. Tell me about your childhood, man.
Well, it's, you know, foster care, you know, youth, after my family, you know, messed up and I went into the system.
You experienced a lot of like heartache, I guess, being separated from your family. What was it like going into the foster system?
It was difficult, it was rough, you know.
How old were you?
My mom was always there, my mom always visited, you know.
How old were you around that time?
I was about 9.
Okay, so
like halfway raised.
A lot of fear and insecurity going on right there. How long were you in the foster system? Did you get adopted out?
No, I aged out. With extended.
Okay. Okay. How does that work in the foster system? You educate the people out there. So you go in there and you say you aged out. Was that 18?
Yeah, I was 18.
So what did you do from like the age of being a baby to 18 in foster care? How's that work?
Well, you know, if you act a certain way, you get accepted into a family and they'll raise you for so long. But if you don't, if you have problems, if you have issues, it gets more difficult. You know, personal issues, maybe birth defects. Not necessarily just saying. For me, it was ADHD, so I was never, you know, calm. I was always a violent person. So, you know, bouncing around, eventually ended up in group homes, ended up in gang violence, and well, here we are now.
Okay. Okay. What happened to your eye?
Just I fell this time.
Okay. Okay. What's your drug of choice?
Crystal meth.
Crystal meth. When you touch down with that?
18.
18.
After pot was introduced.
Oh, okay. And is that like part of the gang was messing with that stuff too?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So when I see you out here, what's like your plans? Well, do you have any plans? To like for the better yourself?
Yeah.
Well, what's some of the plans you got?
I'm gonna get a job, you know, finish my education.
I hear you. So how'd you get out of your gang you're talking about? Did you say I'm out of here?
Left, no, going back. Some of them got arrested for murder. That not too far from that point, and I left.
Well, without saying too much, was that gang based out in this county?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they kind of let you go off easy.
They just never pursued me, you know.
They never pursued you. Okay. Was it the 7 years in pen? Did you have to join up with that type of category?
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah. Did you have to drop out?
Yeah.
Oh, you dropped out in the pen? Okay. So you're like in a 50-50 yard?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So can you explain what a 50-50 yard is to the people that don't know?
It's half police custody, half general population. Which really doesn't make sense because, you know, I don't know really how far it's gonna go, but well, 50-50 yards for half people that decided not to participate in all of the gang activities that are reformed now.
That's right. How are you guys able to function with the actual gang members in the yard? Is it like you guys have the numbers now?
I don't know, you know, they said police custody from the start was just to, you know, just to withhold your information from certain areas. And well, now they just reintroduced it to the general population with our names and everything, so I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Are a lot of the guys in the 50-50 yards having a hard time, or is it just like we're just mingling with the regular guys now?
I don't really know. I haven't been back.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you've been in there?
It was a little while ago. That's when the 50-50 yards just came out, you know. So okay. I haven't really
What were some of the hobbies you had as a child?
Art, well, that's basically it.
As a child, did you ever see yourself like doing certain things? Like, what was your goal to be? Because I see you got a skateboard over here. Like, were you want to be a skater or?
You know, just to better my family and.
Like, as a profession, did you want to grow up to have like a certain profession?
Yeah, technology. You know.
Technology. Okay, so you're tech savvy. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So that's what you probably try to reintroduce yourself to school with, something like that. That's good, man. Not to get too personal, but like, have you ever found yourself out here in a situation where you had to protect yourself?
Yeah, several times. I've seen people get attacked for no reason that I helped out in. People almost get killed. I've seen people die.
Is there no rhyme or reason, or is there like a code out here for you to get disciplined like that?
It's more than just a code. I think it's more of a certain, way to be.
Because I hear a lot of people, they say like no stealing is like a big thing out here, right? Like stealing from your fellow person on the streets.
Yeah,
that's like a big no-no, right?
Yeah, no robbing from somebody direct.
Well, what's the worst thing you've seen out here?
Somebody almost ran over and killed with a gun. Ran over and shot.
Over some drug deal, or what was that?
I don't even know what it was. I just saw a bit of it. I just saw a piece of it.
Oh man. What's something you've been involved in that you're like, man, I thought it could have been it for me?
That 211, that armed robbery. I really could have just hurt somebody and never.
You went in someone's house?
No, it was a Kmart that robbed.
Okay. Okay. But luckily you didn't hurt nobody.
No, I swung and I stopped, but if I would have kept going, it would have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here today.
How'd they catch you?
I walked down the street. I heard the sirens, and well.
So you weren't too worried about getting caught, or you just didn't think about it?
No, I was pretty much away, gone, like out of the situation. But I left the building and walked down the street, and they saw me. I was doing the same thing, and they caught me.
Oh, they caught you doing the same thing?
No, wearing the same clothes.
Oh, wearing the same clothes. Is somebody telling you, like, give your description, or was it all off cameras?
No, of course, the business is gonna call the police and give them my description.
That's right. But you just didn't get too far away from that business.
No, I got far enough away to where I think the police stopped looking for me. I just had the same clothes on.
I see.
Went out to another area.
I see. Could you see yourself like killing that demon, that crystal meth?
Yeah, I can see me getting off of it.
What are some of the ways you think you can get off of it?
Just don't do it. Don't hang around the same people that you do.
Yeah. Because I heard a lot of people say it helps them get through the day. That kind of helps you get through the day?
Yeah. I see so. That's a part of it.
Yeah. Or is it just like the feeling of, do you still get a certain feeling out of it, or is it like just to survive now?
Well, when you first taking the drug, I mean, for me, I don't really have a very addictive personality, but this was the drug of choice for me. When you first smoke it, it feels like intense, like it's amazing. The first time you ever tried the drug, it was really, really awesome, and that fades over time. It's not as amazing, but your mind still somehow connects to it, at least to the addictive mentality, or the addictive feeling of it.
Turn it to a habit.
And yeah, from there it just progresses.
So it's like, this is what I got to do to feel normal.
Yeah.
I see. Now, have you ever had to like tried to go off of it and like have withdrawals?
Yeah, I'm I think 3 days clean right now.
Nice, man.
Nice. Or sober. 3 days sober. Sorry, 3 days sober.
Okay.
3 days sober.
Tell me about that. What's the struggle with keeping it going?
It's just the same people I kick it with. I just maybe kick it with new people. Probably exactly what it is.
Do you replace it with like alcohol or something else, marijuana?
No.
Oh, okay.
And if that forms a habit, then that has to stop too. I mean, I may want to drink. I've thought about that. I may want to drink on a later day. So why replace something that could also become a habit.
Yeah.
Well, all of it.
What made you start to understand and denounce this racism that you're dealing with?
It's just it's everywhere. If not, it re-kicks after a certain amount of time because of how much hate has already gone on.
You didn't want to have that hate for another person.
Somebody already, like let's say for example, one race did something to another race, and that effect, and that has an effect, you know. And then over time, that other race, you know, eventually will get angry and attack that other race because something said, you know.
You probably experienced it too. That like a lot of the stuff that went wrong in your life was from your own race.
Yeah.
So is that one of the ways you kind of like came to an understanding? Like, man, this might not be the way.
Yeah, I think so, but you know, it's a lot. You know, it's family, it was gang related, and through the system you can see it. So I don't know, you know.
Yeah. What would be your strongest message to keep a child away from the things you've done and just to keep them from just staying off the streets?
Stay in school. Stay away from drugs. And you know, stay away from negative influences. Even if it's, you know, they're sober and it seems like they may have the right mind going, as long as it's a negative influence or there's some negative vibe to it, keep your kids away from it and stay away from your children.
That's a good point. Like to a naive kid that doesn't know it's negative yet, what are some of the things they could be like to like look at and be like, okay, I heard someone say this and this might be what it's cracked up to be. Like, what are some of the things you could like tell someone?
That it's not cracked up what it's meant to.
So what I'm saying, like a naive child would say like, okay, this person might have my best interest at heart.
I don't know. They already, you know, somebody naive.
Yeah.
They may already have the mind going.
I see.
So, you know, I think what's best is let them experience it for themselves. Let them go through the prison system. Let them see, you know, death and more worse shit than they could possibly see. And that'll have an effect. There's only, you know, there's only so many people that are going to be like that.
Let them learn from experience.
Exactly.
I see. All right, sir. Thank you very much for your time. And I appreciate you being so open and honest with us.
All right.
You take care.